Good morning. It is May 30th, 2019. I hope you're having an awesome week and have an amazing weekend coming up. I am Kimberley Buckler with Spirit and Soul Healing here in Cochrane, Alberta. And today wanting to share a little bit of information on cord cutting. Um, Cord cutting can be beneficial when we leave a job place for the day or we leave a situation or a relationship that is not a healthy energy. And we can do cord cutting for past relationships, people that we've known from the past. It could be friends, it could be partners, it could be family members. It could be people that we've just encountered over the days or years. And the reason for the cord cutting is to help us go forward, and so we're not being drained of our energy and we're not draining somebody else of their energy. What happened a few years ago, I believe it was around 2006, I met an amazing couple at an expo that I did in Calgary, and we did a trade. And the fellow did some cord cutting with me, and he used a pendulum. And the reason why he did this was I asked him, why is it that I'm tired all the time? At the end of the day, even if I was taking my vitamins, I was taking the oils, I was doing everything I could to help keep my energy up. I slept, and I was still drained. I was really, really, really tired. Now, I had learned through doing Reiki about cord cutting and how we use one of the symbols to cut the cord between us and the client. But I never realized how extensive these cords go beyond doing the treatments. So when he did the pendulum, used a pendulum at the end, he said, I had about 40 to 45 people attached to me. Now, these are people that I met every day, people over the years, um, people I had encountered, and even some of the clients. So I was not remembering to do this all the time. And I had also, I could believe, attached to a couple other people, which is not good. So it was a good reminder to me not to be dependent on somebody else's energy, because when I do that, then I'm depleting them. And also to remind myself that we can create a beautiful energy field for ourselves for a day-to-day basis to help keep us strong and healthy and vibrant. So this helped out quite a bit, and I continued doing the cord cutting, being more active with it. And I found when I went to work at the end of the day, if I felt a bit tired, I would do some clearing and cord cutting with my pendulum. So when the pendulum's going counterclockwise, it's cutting the cords, and when it's going clockwise, it's bringing up my vibration again. As I'm doing the cord cutting, I also visualize light and love coming in through the crown of through my crown into my heart. And as that light and love is coming in, I send it out along those cords before I do a cord cutting, because I want to do the cord cutting with unconditional love. I want to be able to send good energy out there and change the vibration of those cords that are attached to me before they're cut. I try to remember to do this on a daily basis. There's times where I go to places and I pick up energies that I don't realize going on. Then I come home again wingdinged. It's pretty interesting because when I'm working on clients, I can sometimes pick up cords in their hips, in their back, in their shoulders, different areas of their body, and it's not always the same. A lot of times when I see spirits attached to people, it's usually on their left side that I see these spirits attached. I'm not too sure why. And when they're attached to other people from the past. So, example, we may have someone from the past that made us feel like we were inadequate, that we were not able to do things on our own, that we were not able to succeed. And what's interesting when we're in those relationships, we, as that person walking into that relationship, feel very powerful, very confident. We know what we're doing. And over time, the partner may say, well, you're not good enough. You're not successful. You're not this and that. And after a bit, it provides a wear and tear on you. And when I think about that, is our success, our well-being, and our being connected to the earth and being rooted, and financial stability is connected to our root chakra. So that's at the bottom of the back. So for those people that we're connected to with that have done, say, maybe shared that kind of energy with us and made us feel inadequate, we may have a cord attached to our lower back, and this cord could cause backaches. So it's interesting to see over the years where cords are attached to people in the different areas, and we can release those cords, and the clients will find a significant difference right afterwards. So pay attention to yourself, and I get to pay attention to me and saying, okay, am I starting to feel dependent on this person for everything? If I'm starting to feel this, I need to knock it off right away. I need to remind myself that I'm quite capable of looking after myself. I'm quite capable of succeeding and doing very, very well. And I can have access to that energy at any time. And it could be universal God creator energy, the support of my angels, support of the fairy realm, the animal kingdom, whatever it is, but not to be dependent on another human being for this. Also, I remind myself that, I'm going like this during the day, and then at the end of the day I feel dinged, I drop, I remind myself to check in. Who did I connect with that day? Maybe I need to send a little bit of love and light and do a cord cutting with that person. Pay attention. Pay attention how you're feeling in the morning. You're starting off nice and even, and then say around noontime you go for a walk, you have a chat with somebody, and then you come back from lunch and you're down here and you're thinking, why did I drop? Think of that person you were chatting to. What was the energy exchange with that? Do a cord cutting or clearing. Lots of love, lots of light, and knowing that we are creators of our energy, that we can create what we need. And it's nice when we have other people that'll help us out unconditionally, and also to remind ourselves that we need to create our own energy and become strong human beings again, and not be dependent on others at all times for what we need in our lives. A reminder that I have 2 books out, Essentials for Natural Healing, about the foods and vitamins, minerals, herbs, essential oils, options in your home, a little bit about food preservation and more in the book. It's a beautiful little encyclopedia. And also The Essence of Who We Are, explaining about what it's like to learn to work with the spirit world. I have had some amazing experiences. Take a look at the books. They can be bought in Amazon, through Amazon. Go to my website, www.essentialsfornaturalhealing.com, and order there. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'm looking forward to seeing you again and sharing a little bit more information. Please remember that you are a beautiful soul within. Take good care.